Hi, Shauna Holt with ShaunaHolt.com, and today is another part in my series of 5 ways to grow your mailing list. And today I'm going to be talking about a guest blogging and how you can use that to grow your list quickly. So when you first start out online, it can be hard to get any kind of traction. You know you have a great message and you know who your ideal audience is. So why is it so hard to get their attention? In order to begin growing your list and attracting customers, you need a large platform to send traffic to your website. You can borrow someone else's platform and their traffic by guest blogging on their website. So I'm going to show you how to do just that. When you jump on, say hi, let me know you're there. If you watch this later, put #replay. Have you ever guest blogged already on a website? Give me a 1 if you have. Give me a 2 if you haven't. I have not guest blogged before, but I am in the process of looking for one right now myself. So find popular blogs. The first thing that you'll want to do is to create a list of popular blogs. You can find these sites by just using a search engine like Google. Look for your niche and the word guest post or guest contributor. For example, your search might look like natural skincare plus guest post, or it could be health and fitness plus guest contributor. Once you find a few websites, look at that blogger's platform. How many subscribers do they have? How many followers on Instagram and Twitter? What about their Facebook page or their group? What about the content that they're giving out? Is it something that looks like something that would interest you if you were stumbled upon it to read? Ideally, you're looking for bloggers with 10,000 to 100,000 in followers and fans. You can reach out to bloggers with millions of followers, but then it can be much harder to get their attention since they typically receive hundreds of guest post requests. The next is to read through the posts. After you've found a few bloggers that look like they might be a good fit for you, start reading their posts. You want to read, the past 2 to 3 months worth of content for a couple of reasons. You want to make sure that, it would be a good fit and a good value to your potential viewers. Also, you want to know what they've recently covered. You don't want to pitch them on something that they've already blogged about in the last 2 to 3 months. So as you read, look for gaps in the blog that the blogger may have forgotten about. So for example, if you find a paleo blog, because that's the type of blog that you're wanting to do, it would be a great fit for your audience to read the posts on the site. Maybe you'll discover that the blogger hadn't talked about how to handle the holidays without abandoning the paleo diet. So that could be something that you want to create and to pitch about. The next step that you want to take is to interact with the blogger's readers. You can do this by commenting on posts, participating in Twitter discussions, joining their Facebook groups, or commenting on their Facebook Lives on their business page. Spend a couple of weeks on this task. Take your time to really get to know the community. Keep in mind that many of these people may very well become your community. They may subscribe to you. The next is to follow the guidelines. Many bloggers have submission guidelines on their websites. They explain what the blogger expects and gives you inside information that could be useful. So for example, some bloggers prefer for you to only send them a pitch, or a short idea rather than a long blog post that you've already written. So knowing this will save you time and effort. So next, reach out to the blogger. Once you've read through the guidelines, it's time to contact the blogger behind the scenes. The best way to do this usually is by email. However, some bloggers may prefer for you to fill out their contact form. When in doubt, use the method that the blogger asked for. So in your message, let the blogger know that you're a regular reader. If the blogger prefers a pitch, let her know, what your idea is, and give a brief outline of your post. If the blogger prefers to receive the full post, send it in the body of the email. Rather than attaching it or giving them a link, this makes it less likely to be flagged by spam if you've done that. So guest blogging is a simple way to grow your mailing list, but it's not an instant process. It takes time to find good blogs and build a rapport with the communities that's behind them. So I do finally have finished the 5 ways to get your mailing list started, the free workbook with the journal. It's ready to download, and it's going to include all the tips that I have been covering in the live videos this week, but also action steps for you to implement right away. So I'll provide the link whenever I wrap up this video. I'm also going to be having a workshop on building a perfect opt-in or a perfect freebie in my Mom's Mastering Business community right here on Facebook in July. So if you'd like to get a step-by-step instruction on creating one you can join my community, and I will post that link as well. And so tomorrow I'm going to be talking about how to use Pinterest and Instagram to kickstart your mailing list. So I hope this was valuable. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and I hope you have a great rest of your night.